hopefully I get home this week.
I'm pr-
Hopefully,
I'm praying you do too, baby. I'm praying you do too. As long as we can, show that the AUSA was, lying about a lot the stuff that grants us to get you another detention hearing. So I'm gonna follow up with the attorney today to see what he got going on and see if he heard any word back from them in regards to that.
yeah,
As far as loose cannon goes, if we were Vegas and we put odds out there as far as to get Bond and all that and everything like that, it would be him. I already said it out the gate, whether I knew him or didn't, he has the best chances to actually beat his case. Now, there was some other stuff he said. Wish he wouldn't have said it, but let's go.
Going on with you and Brick right now because of the call, but obviously it was already scheduled. They don't know that we have like a plan of scheduling certain things. So whether you guys are on or off, that was already planned. So
so breaking news here on my cell. So
what?
shit. So we let everybody else figure that out.
What do you mean he's out of your cell, baby?
All over the internet, we heard in the statement.
Okay, so are y'all cool or you not cool?
Yeah, no, we good now because he clarified it. He said that he was talking about that he's in a custody battle, and then told everybody his paperwork. He was in custody. I mean, going through a child's custody battle. So when he was like, "I'm tired of the police um, doing something or whatever," it was because of the police. I mean, I guess the police was telling him certain things going through a child custody.
Oh wow. So people were taking that as if he was telling, but really and truly he was just speaking from emotions of dealing with them for his custody battle with the children.
Yeah, so he
Ah,
clarified that, got the paperwork and everything, so everything is good.
uh-huh. So you kicked him out the celly because you thought he was a rat, baby?
And
Oh my
and
gosh.
clarified everything like that.
So is he coming back or what's happening with that now?
Yeah, no, we good. We good now.
Mm. Okay,
Back in
so
there probably in an hour or two.
they're gonna put him back up in there?
Yeah, yeah, no, he's here now. He just moved a couple of cells over until we worked out everything. But yeah, he clarified it.
Gosh, y'all be just like 1 minute y'all cool, the next minute y'all not. 1 minute y'all cool. Y'all need to make up your minds.
So let's do it this way. In my opinion, I don't think Bricc and Loose Cannon should be cellies anyways. And I can make a case for him and Bricc being cellies at the same time, and then I can make the case for not. So hear me out on both of them. Let's go with the why he shouldn't. Cats get comfortable, bruh. I ain't gonna hold you. You kick it around your people long enough, you'll know the password to their iPhones. You feel me? You'll know the passwords to their phones. So the reason why I wouldn't want Bricc and Luce to be cellies is simple. They might get too comfortable. We know that freaking that room is tapped. We know it. And the reason why I would say not don't be cellies is because one of them could slip. You could talk about some old stories or something like that. It's the feds, bruh. All they trying to do is build up your character. All they trying to do is paint an illustration of you that they want to play to the judge first and then the jury. So in my mind, of course, Luce needs to fight this for sure. Now, all y'all who trying to call him a snitch and all that stuff, he fights it. How's he snitching? That's gonna be kind of dumb. So as far as he go, I wouldn't want them to be sellers because they know that damn cell is bugged. They have to. If I'm loose, I'm telling the story of how I'm not from California, bruh. I'm from across the seas. This is an accent, all this stuff. If I'm loose cannon, this is exactly the role that I'm playing. You have to play ignorance and negligence at worst. Negligence at worst, ignorance at best. Because Even 600 has said it. The stuff that got Luce Cannon essentially knocked into Rico was stuff that he said online. All he has to do is essentially point at stories that he made up to go with that, use the Meek Mill tweet, and he's good to go. Because he's basically charged with being an enforcer based off of stuff he said. Now, let me make sure I cover my own trail. There are things that we for sure have not seen. So there could be video, there could be photos, there could be text messages, there could be phone calls. You feel me? There can be a bevy of things. There can be postings online that he said way back when, years ago. So there's that. So if he's in the cell, he got to make sure that he chilling. Ain't talking about nothing, bro. Just start taking. Let me start taking. Start talking about what you gonna do when you get out, how you gonna maneuver, what's the better plans, what's the plays and stuff, and how I decide to do this and do that, and then go ahead and get out on there, and then make your plans and make your plays and everything, and then go about it that way. The only issue that he's gonna have is Luce Cannon beats the trial. He comes home. He might just say, F it. He might just decide to get off the internet. He might. I'm not saying he will. But he might just go, bro, hey, this is a little too much. This right here, bro, I done lost time with my kid, with my wife. I done lost out on finances. I done lost out on so much stuff. And I can't really take another step backwards. He might decide to retire out the YouTube game. You feel me? That's very possible. Or, shoot, just start making beats or whatever. So there's that. The pro side of it, and this is where y'all might go, yeah, that does make sense, but we probably want to rock with the they don't need to kick your stuff. The pro side of this is this. Bricc been in jams before. Bricc know what to look for at certain things. Bricc gonna have to hold him down while he in there. You feel me? So you don't have to worry about getting stabbed up or nothing like that. You don't have to worry about anything like that. You don't. If y'all hang around the same people and the same crew and y'all have an allegiance to make sure that nobody harms the other, you kind of can't pay for that unless you got Diddy money. You feel me? So, allegiance that you don't have to pay for that's built off of a brotherhood that existed before, bruh, you kind of need that. I'm just going to be fair. You kind of do. Because when you're locked away amidst and amongst strangers, nothing more warming than a welcoming friend that you already know. So I could see and I could make the case, yeah, they need to, do all this and do all that while he read this and he read that. Now him saying, yeah, Bricc, they said you was working with the police. And Bricc basically saying, oh, it's about my kids and stuff. I never took that phrase as Bricc was telling. It didn't make any sense to me personally. I never took that phrase and went, yeah, Bricc working with them people. Now, could there be stuff released and everybody fluxed out and, oh, bro, these people working and all that? I'm not seeing it. I get why people would say it because it's a hell of a sentence. And you don't believe that the feds didn't leave that in there on purpose? Like, let's be fair, square, obvious, and honest. You don't think that the feds put that in there on purpose? On purpose, the feds, in my opinion, put that in there to say, see, he won't listen. If the police told him don't do this and don't do that, and he's still doing it, he's not going to listen to anybody while he's out there on bond. He won't listen to us. He won't adhere and abide by the rules. That's how I took it as. But if y'all want to say, he's saying basically the police told him he working and he got to make sure that he tap in this way and give up this information, wear a wire around this person, and put a phone call up around this person. If they saying that, I guess, technically you could make a case for that. You could, but to me, it just sounded as though when I heard it, that he was talking about basically being out on bond and he tired of listening to the police. But he said, from what Luce is saying, nah, nigga, this is about kids, bruh. It's about my children. Now, if Bricc all of a sudden pops out and basically shows like he got CPS, because I don't know what y'all got in other states. We got in California, we got CPS. If he able to show he got CPS cases and all that and everything, there you go. But this to me, it doesn't make sense. I'm gonna be fair. It doesn't make sense because we don't say the police said this. We say, man, the social worker. You feel me? That's what I know. I know we say, man, the social worker said we can't do this, we can't do that, we can't do this, we can't do that. I don't know. I ain't never heard nobody say whatever with the police. Now, depending on how, with exchanges and stuff like that, yeah, the police are involved in California because they don't want it to turn into a domestic or an abduction or false allegations. You see what I'm saying? There are times where, some pops will lie and say she didn't give me the kids, or some women will lie and say he kept the kids way too long. So if that's the situation, then 100%. So it has to be somewhere amongst that. It can't be anything else because it could be, but I ain't never heard it say like that. I'm just gonna be fair, square, obvious, and honest. I'd be lying if I ever heard it like that. But I don't know. But I don't know Brick's circumstances with his children, and I'm not gonna ask because I'm gonna be fair. From what I've seen, he take care of his babies, so it is what it is. But other than that, man, Luce saying he kicked him out over snitching allegations and stuff like that. Bruh, that would lead me to believe, well, nigga, what did you tell him in that cell? Now, if you saying, bro, I basically kicked him out because he is snitch, I can't rock with snitches, I get it. I 100% understand, because if he do something behind the CO's back, that's why you would kick him out, essentially. If Luce was ever to do something behind the CO's back that he know he shouldn't have did, that's ammunition for Bricc to go ahead and go, hey, officer, hit that little button that zzz, hey, he did this. Now, why he would do that, I don't know. But, man, y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this one, man. Share to keep your people aware. Subscribe, turn on that bell, stay notified. Y'all want to hear the full audio, go to Luce Cannon's channel and check them out there. They doing their thing right now, man. He need all the support he can do, all the support he can get. So shout out to Luce and his missus, you know what I'm saying? And good luck pressing forward, man. And we'll see how it go.